Those destined for happiness will dwell in bliss, an eternal state transcending the passage of time. The path to this eternal bliss is paved with ceaseless giving, generosity guided by wisdom, generosity without end. The first step to happiness is to understand what it means, to understand its essence. Many discuss happiness, yearn for it, and claim to actively pursue it, yet they never seem to find it. They never attain the happiness they so desperately seek. Why? I firmly believe that the reason for this is they have a twisted understanding of what happiness truly means. Many mistake the pursuit of pleasure for happiness. Unlike genuine happiness, pleasure is readily accessible, but like any high, it rarely endures. Let's explore what happiness means. Leave a comment after you listen to our definition to let us know if you agree. True happiness is worlds apart from pleasure. Pleasure is a primitive sensation that humans share with animals. We enjoy good food, but so do cattle, so do dogs, and so do all animals, insects, and reptiles. We enjoy sexual intimacy, but so do all animals. Otherwise, they would have gone extinct. We enjoy social interactions with our friends and loved ones. Animals also enjoy companionship. Lastly, some of us seek the euphoria of drugs and alcohol, just as some animals also have plants that they get high on. While pleasurable experiences are enjoyable, they offer only temporary gratification. Pleasure is not, and should not be, what we seek. Happiness is. Contrary to common belief, happiness is not an exhilarating feeling. You don't feel hyper or excited or above the moon. Happiness manifests as a sustained emotional balance. It is marked by a stabilized and positive mood, with a sense of calm and focus. You feel good about yourself, and you are motivated to actively work on things that give your life meaning. Unlike pleasure's surge of excitement, happiness naturally endures. By maintaining your lifestyle and trajectory, you will sustain the positive mood and serenity that are synonymous with happiness. In essence, there are 4 key differences between pleasure and happiness. 1. Pleasure is fleeting, happiness is enduring. 2. Pleasure entails taking, happiness involves giving. 3. Pleasure can be communal. Others can be involved in the activity. Happiness is deeply personal. 4. Pursuing pleasure often leads to addiction, to substances, entertainment, social media validation, and more. On the other hand, one cannot become addicted to happiness. It naturally self-regulates, preventing excess. As a bonus point, I'll add this: excessive pursuit of pleasures jeopardizes your present and future happiness. According to the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration, HRSA, 130 individuals lose their lives daily to opioid-related deaths. That's 130 individuals, too many in my book. This relentless pursuit of pleasure, driven by the false belief that consuming greater amounts of substances will bring more happiness, creates tragic outcomes. And that's just loss of lives from drug use. What about metaphorical deaths from addiction to social media and unproductive pursuits like binge-watching on Netflix? You might think that addiction to Netflix is not a big deal, but don't forget that Ben Franklin is reported to have said, "Most men die at 25, but just aren't buried until they're 75. How many of us are walking around, seeming normal, but suffering internally? How many appear outwardly intact, but are spiritually lifeless? Reflect on your own life. Are you among them?" In the next episode, we will embark on a journey towards sustained positivity, tranquility, and focus. See you there.